Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching my walkthrough today. I'm Martin and I review tarot and oracle decks, both indie and mass market. Today I have a brand new upcoming release which is published by Sterling Ethos, and it's by Marcella Kroll, and it is the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. I don't actually know a lot about the author, apart from I know that she I think she authored the tarot, the Tashan Tarot book. But I do know that this deck was an indie deck a couple of years ago, as far as I know. I have just recently followed her on Instagram, but as I said, I don't know a great deal. But I have seen this deck around on social media for a while now, and so it's been picked up mass market, so we could all get ourselves a copy. I absolutely love it. I mean, it came yesterday morning. I've been working with it. It's so good. But let me show you what it's about first. I'm sorry, that's upside down. All it says is 50 card oracle deck with guidebook created by Marcella Kroll. Created with the highest intentions, Sacred Symbols Oracle was designed for those seeking clarity and guidance. This deck can serve as support for meditation and as a path to the magic of sacred symbology. So like, we get a guidebook in here as well. It's just there's Marcella in the back. There is an artist, intuitive and metaphysical teacher, and there's Marcella's details at the bottom, and it's absolutely brilliant, guys. Honestly, as I said, I've been using it since yesterday. Right, there's a little kind of text here from Marcella. It says, just as a person can change, learn and evolve, so can a divination system. When I first created this deck, it was from a very different place. Over the last 9 years, so much has happened, and these cards have begun to reveal more of who they are. I'm so humbled by all that they have given and shown me. Now, with new knowledge and resources, it is much humbleness and gratitude that I properly give reverence to the sources of these symbols, as well as expanded meanings, working suggestions and a fresh look. I hope they bring you much joy, healing, insight and magic. Blessed be, Marcella. So you've got how to use, and card of the day, 3-card draw, 4-card direction. But obviously you can use your own spreads. And all the decks are based on symbols. And Marcella actually puts you know, the symbol and then the meaning at the top. So you know, sometimes you get like a very minimalistic deck, and it, to me, it really does mean less is more, and in this case, less really is more. All you get is a colour, a symbol, a keyword, and the number at the bottom of the card. They are mixed up, but it doesn't matter because there's no reason, I don't think, why they're, you know, numbered at all. I haven't seen anything in the guidebook anyway. So, you know, just you get a symbol all the way through and the colour as well. The colours, obviously, water's blue and earth was like a browny colour and fire was red. Whether or not the colours actually do mean something, I would be interested to know. But I mean, you know, that's not a critique or anything. You know, it's just something I was wondering. But I absolutely love it. It's just, as I said, it's basic to look at. It's amazing to use. It's just one of those decks that will become many people's go-to decks as well. There's no kind of like, you know, illustrations on any of the decks. You know, you don't need that kind of added illustrations, just the symbol, which, you know, we can look at and we all know where it is. Obviously, there's pagan symbols in here as well, and, you know, they're universal, so everybody will know what they are. So, you know, it's nice to see a divine masculine card in a deck for a change as well, because it brings out the equal balance of the cards for me to use. So I'll basically go through you know, what cards there is, and so there is 50 cards. Is it 44 or 50? Let me just check, double check in the book. There's 50 cards actually in the deck. Now the card stock, it's quite thin and flimsy. It's not horrible or unusable. I'm fine about cardstock. I'm not a cardstock snob. It looks to me it could be quite durable anyway. And you know, to be quite honest, I'm kind of over these like decks that are like so thick that you can't handle them. You know, they don't shuffle the best. And for this, you know, you know, cheap and cheerful. As I said, you know, you can shuffle it, and it bends back lovely anyway because I riffle shuffle. So it's perfect cardstock to me anyway. So it's got kind of a matte finish as well, so it's a lot, you know, very non-glary. So I'll just go through like the cards what you get. So you've got the courage there, you've got a lightning bolt, and obviously whatever that means to you, you know, is important. Obviously, you know, there's a little bit of text in the book what Marcella has actually put in. So for courage, we have, you're being invited to summon your courage and take the next right action. Drawing this card could be nudging you to let go of any fears you are having and boldly move ahead. This is your moment to seize the day, live your dreams and step forward with confidence. You can meditate on this symbol and mantra whenever you need a boost of encouragement. So the symbol is the lightning. The lightning bolt is a symbol of courage. It was inspired by a fictional cartoon character and a real-life character in my life. This card is dedicated to one of my first loves, Dennis, aka Shazam, the boy who was never afraid to try something new, a forever inspiration in this wild journey of life. Rest in power. That is absolutely lovely. So obviously that symbol is Marcella's kind of rendition of the word courage, but obviously, you know, when we see this symbol, lightning bolt out of the blue, whatever you see, so that's entirely up to you how you interpret this card. Transformation, you've got the beautiful butterfly there. Magic, so we've got the pentagram there and the 5-pointed star. Knowledge is just a plain book, blank. Good fortune, and I actually read about this yesterday because I had this card yesterday. No matter what your query, the universe gives you its blessing. This is also a powerful time for manifesting, so ask now for what you want more of in your life. It is granted. Acknowledge the blessings in your life and more will appear. To me, this is all about acknowledgement of blessings and what I've already got around me. I am not that person who, you know, asks the universe for help or anything. I'm a little bit more grounded. So, you know, this is a very grounding deck as well. You know, there's lots of different meanings to each card. And so, you know, you do what you want to do, as I've done what I wanted to do. And so that's really important, I think, as well. And the symbol is blessings, the page and magical symbol for blessings and good fortune. And then so we've got next one, we've got the earth symbol, spiritual cleansing as well on that one. Then we have shift. So the symbol for that is breakthrough, and it's the rune of Dagaz. It's a Norse rune. It's the last rune of Futhark, and it means day. This rune is a symbol of fulfillment and achievement, symbolizing the rebirth of the light in one's life. It is the rune of the awakening of the dawn and of the day rise. It's the ha-ha moment, the welcome change, the divine intervention, and it's, you know, meditate on the symbol, obviously, as Marcella says it, when you're feeling stuck as well. So this is like perfect deck for me because, as I said, it's minimal. It's very, very workable. You know, if you're not quite sure of the symbol, you can just look it up in the little guidebook and that's it. You know, you haven't got to be trawling through the guidebook for hours upon end. You know, you've got the morning star symbol there, which is home. The morning star is the brightest star on the dawn's horizon. It is considered an important spirit and honoured as a Kashina by most Pueblo Indians. The Plains and Great Basin indigenous people honoured. It is a sign of courage and purity of spirit. The ghost dance religion revered it as a symbol of the coming renewal of traditions. So there's all different kind of, like, you know, traditions and symbology, universal symbology from all over the world here as well, obviously, and from different kind of belief systems. This is the Sri Yantra from Hindu Tantra. And then we've got soulmate, number 49. So look, as I say, you know, just have a look if you don't know what the symbol is anyway. Anamkara or Anamchara is an old Gaelic term for soul friend. So yeah, soulmates, and you've got like lots and lots of different ones. Veiled as well, you know, speaks for itself. Divinity, the colours just like really pop to me. And I'm interested to see how this will kind of like look in a bigger, larger spread on a table. And it's a perfect deck as well for, you know, if you don't kind of follow any spiritual path or anything, it's the perfect deck because it's not tied to any particular system. It's completely usable, very much like in the same vein as Lenormand, Sabila cards, everything like that. You know, a symbol is a symbol. You know, it never changes. It obviously just alters what's around it. And this is what I love about decks like this. You know, you've got the new moon card as well. Nature spirits. Let me see what she says about nature spirits. 39. The elementals, fairies, devas, and other nature spirits request your presence. It's time to venture outside, get into nature. I knew, you know, I kind of knew that was going to be like the answer to that. Get into nature and recharge your batteries with the trees, the grass, the mountains, the desert, and the sea. This is a magic that awaits you when you commune with nature. So this one, I would basically say to somebody in a reading, you know, this is all about getting outside, you know, and you know, connecting with nature, the natural world. Especially good to have if you've been like indoors a lot or you work from home. You know, it's all about that reconnection with the outside world. And the symbol is the Dryad, and the Dryads are tree spirits and keepers of earth knowledge, Greek in origin but worshipped by many respected earth-based religions. So new life, there's the Ankh on there, and then we've got death. Also, we've got new life and death on that one. Divine feminine, you know, mirroring the divine masculine. The safe travel as well, and that is another familiar symbol, which is the safe passage symbol. It's the Norse Viking symbol for safe travel and safe passage on land or sea. Also grants protection for those in the air and during astral travel. So we've got stormy there, which you can see like a little ship on some choppy water. Release, we've got kind of a axe or, you know, blade, knife. So it's all about cutting something out, I should imagine. So let's just have a look at that one. 32. The symbol is the kirpan, is a ceremonial dagger carried by baptized Sikhs. It cuts through negative energy and upholds the saint soldier creed that devotees of the Sikh religion embrace. I didn't know that actually, that was the kirpan. Without delay, cutting the cords to unhealthy or toxic people, places, energy, habits, and beliefs. A time to stand in your truth without cutting anyone down in the process. Meditate on this when you want to be the spiritual warrior with love, honor, and compassion. So that's the curtain, and then we've got message. Message from, it's the lunar moth, symbolically known for delivering messages, and the size of the moth can indicate the impact of the message. This is really cool. So you've got a letter, text, email, vision, dream, conversation, music, or other form of a message is coming regarding your current situation. Be open to receiving it. Meditate on this symbol to draw a message from your ancestors and guides to you at this time. Do you know, I absolutely love it. I really do, honestly. It's brilliant. We've got trust there as well, and guides. You know, it's amazing, really, when you think about it, the impact just a symbol or a simple drawing can have on your psyche. And, you know, we can all draw from this, like, I don't know, well of knowledge. We you know, we all know what the Eye of Horus is. And, you know, when you look at it, it's pretty incredible, really, to see that, you know, something as simple as that, as I said, can have such an impact on your psyche and kind of like open your intuition up, as I was trying to say. So this is a very, very intuitive deck. You know, a key can mean many, many, many different things to many people. So, you know, you say what you see and, you know, see how it works for you in a reading. Meditate as well on that one. and focus with a bow and arrow. That's absolutely perfect. And I would actually read this as a directional as well. Obviously what card, you know, say if we had that one, so I would focus definitely on cutting out the toxic in my life. I think that is a really kind of profound message for anyone. You need to focus, you need to kind of like hone in and see exactly what you need to cut out in your life. So this is brilliant. I'm going to do a little kind of read at the end as well. Growth, full moon, and friendship. Time, protection, gratitude, and fire. Karmic path, power, and the air. So air, obviously about thoughts and clarity, relief, and water. Boundaries, truth. Is that like Mart's feather, I think, maybe. 25. It's feather of Mart, yeah. I thought it was. What an absolutely cool little deck. Transmute and Courage. We've had these ones, haven't we? And Trust. I think we've gone through them all, to be honest. It's just really, really cool. You know, the simplicity of it and, you know, the usability of it. And I think, you know, it's good to have a deck like this in your kind of arsenal of decks and divination systems. You'd be able, this would read like a dream for people, you know, especially, you know, because none of the images, you know, there's a very non-threatening images, they're bright, colourful and vibrant, and you could deliver some absolutely cracking messages with these cards. And so let's have a look, say what we've got. So we'll do a little pairing. This is not like a reading for myself or anyone out there. I just want to like show you guys like how it reads. So what I will do is just put 2 cards down and see what pops up for. So we've got shadow and then we've got jealousy. So right, okay, so shadow is obviously, is that about like embracing your shadow? The symbol is the beast. The beast is the hidden, oh sorry, I'm not, what is hiding in the dark? What is that you are afraid or don't want to see? This card comes to tell you that all cannot be in the light because there must be a balance. Exploring the beast requires you to confront those unhealed parts of yourself, those aspects you deemed unworthy or unlovable. The time is now to bring light into those unusually concealed spaces so they may be healed appropriately and or banished forever. The shadow or the hidden beast is not evil, just misunderstood. However, do tread carefully as you dive into sensitive territory. Humour, although not a solution, can help ease the growing pains of learning how to best work with and integrate your shadow aspect with compassion. The beast is the hidden mythological monster under our beds or in our closets. And so we've got jealousy there. And symbol, hang on, jealousy, it's bad vibes as well. This card comes as a warning that all is not as it seems, or maybe it is. There may be some jealousy being presented or projected to you. Fear not. This warning is here to provide you with enough distance to take the necessary action to protect your heart. Negative thoughts, envy, meditate. You know, so like I would say if this is for me, I would say like, you know, the negative thoughts and, you know, are attached to like my shadow side and why am I feeling this way particularly. And I'd obviously like say, you know, how do I, you know, what do I need to do to work through it? Because it's all about like shining that part of, you know, shining a light on that part of ourselves, the darker part of that ourselves while we're feeling that way. And so we've got obviously the symbol is the, is it the evil eye? Yeah. An evil eye shaped amulet is believed to protect against the evil eye. So Oh, look at that. Perhaps the good old compare and despair monster has got you wishing or longing for what another has or is doing. Sometimes this jealousy is within you. It's a powerful time to check in and see where you may be feeling inadequate, as if you are missing something. Also, that really like kind of relates to that first card, you know, inadequate feelings. Why do we feel this way? You know, as I said, it's attached to that shadow part of us as well. So it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. I really do. You know, this will definitely be a favourite of mine. I'm going to continue working with it now for the next couple of weeks and, you know, do daily draws with it. And obviously, you know, as I say, you know, before, in lots of reviews, you know, you can use these keywords as jumping off points in your journal, or, you know, deep dive into like what they actually mean to you, and you know, especially the symbolic aspect of the deck. So there you go, guys. That is the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. I've got a funny feeling this is going to be really, really popular. I hope so anyway, because, you know, decks like this, we don't want to see it get overlooked because of its simplicity, but like this simplicity also has a hell of a lot of depth to it as well. So thank you for watching. It's by Marcella Kroll, and it's published by Sterling Ethos, and it's available January 2023, maybe a little bit earlier if you're not in Europe, but have a look anyway. So thanks, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with an amazing review of a deck that I've had this week. I purchased it myself. So yeah, I'll be back reviewing them all again this week. So thanks for watching anyway. Take care wherever you are in the world. I'll see you all very soon. Sending you love, and yeah, see you soon, guys. Bye.